what's going on everyone? And hello Masked Singer Australia fans. I hope you're getting ready for season 5 because it is right around the corner. Today we're getting looks at every single costume, all 13 of them, and so I figured let's go over everything we know. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. Let's go ahead and get started. So season 5 of The Masked Singer Australia will start on September 11th. It is going to be a big celebration because it's been quite some time since you guys had another season. I kind of wish the US kind of spread out their seasons like this, just because having 2 a year just kind of feels like it's a lot at once. And then there's no time in between to get excited for the show again. With Australia, man, we've been following this show. I think the last update was about 2 weeks ago where we saw some of the costumes. And since then, there have been so many updates and so many different costumes introduced. One of which, my all-time favorite, the Grim Reaper, essentially. This one is a beautiful costume. But anyway, let's go over these costumes. Well, the real only images we've been getting are these ones here and then some stuff they've uploaded on Instagram. This main image here just states that these are masks by the Tony Award-winning designer Tim Chappell, which we know very well. He's done some costumes here in the US. He's known for these big, very colorful costumes, and he's not letting us down whatsoever for this season. These costumes are gorgeous. Some of them are massive, like he's known for these big, massive heads, but I have to say, I'm a little bit jealous. He's done 2 seasons, I want to say, on The Masked Singer US, and I think Marina is back, and she does a great job too. Both of them do great jobs, but these ones are just so colorful and so playful, and I just really love them. So, the official list that we have from their website right now, you have to admit, their names are really good. Starting off, we're going to go alphabetical order. So you get Bad Avocado, which he is cute, right? I don't know what's so bad with him, except it looks like he's got fangs? Like a vampire? Right? And it's kind of weird though, because he's got a little stem on top. Reminds me of a more of an apricot than say a avocado, but hey, it works. We have Bluebottle. Now, Bluebottle, I was kind of confused. When I first saw this costume, I didn't understand what it was. I honestly thought it was a seashell because she had swirls on her outfit. The head kind of goes up like, I don't know, like a hermit crab in a way. And so I thought this was some kind of, blue sea creature. We were wrong. It's Bluebottle. Next is the bouncer. And just looking at the bouncer, you're like, okay, kangaroo, Australia, makes sense. He looks hardcore. Big chain on, microphone. I mean, even in the photo he's pointing at us. It looks like he's angry with us. Which I kind of laugh because it reminds me of a club bouncer. Then we have Burger Girl, which is something that is straight out of Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Huh? How may I take your order? I think that's how that goes. And she is adorable. She's got those 1950s, 60s glasses on with the hat. She is a burger herself with a little napkin or a table underneath of her. Honestly, very adorable. Then we have Cowgirl, who we have seen before. We've talked about this costume a few weeks ago. I love that costume. Crash Test Dummy, another one we've seen before. We saw the Fawn before, which is interesting because, in a way, we kind of have a Fawn on the US version, though technically, I think we're calling it Antelope, but there's no official name for it yet, so we could have a Fawn in the US as well. The Fawn we've talked about, once again, beautiful costume. The Grim Reaper, man. Oh my gosh, I have to play a video of this thing because it is creepy. Take a look. I love this costume. I'm a big Halloween person, so for me, this is my favorite costume so far. It is creepy, it is fun, definitely a Halloween costume. They have to celebrate Halloween in Australia, right? Right? Do you? Australian fans, you celebrate Halloween, right? It's a legitimate question. As in, there's some parts of the world that don't. Then we have the Orca, which we've talked about before, and I think the Orca is a lot of fun. I think it's goofy that we have it going through a life vest, or life ring. We have Snow Fox, which we've talked about this one before, and I love the whole costume. We have Space Fairy, which is so pixie. I love it. A great one. We've also talked about this one. The Captain. Now, when it comes to the Captain, I'm trying to figure out, what is it? It's got a monocle. It's got a hat. It's got everything you need for a captain, but like, what is it? What is it? And if you notice on the side, it does say Titanic on it. Does it, right? It's hard to see if you zoom in on it. It does. Very unique. And then we have what's called is Tiny. Tiny reminds me of the baby monster we never had on The Masked Singer US. This costume is fun, it's goofy, you kind of want to have it as a plush animal to cuddle with it. That's what this costume reminds me of. And so, The Masked Singer Australia, could you make that one to a plush? That has to be a kid's toy, right? We have to make this into a kid's toy. Anyway, in the comment section below, let me know what you think about these costumes, and I want to thank you for joining me. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. I'm Joey, stay safe, I'll see you later, bye.